Good evening, everyone. We're Jens and Cindy Brennison. I'm probably going to be doing most of the talking tonight. We've been remodeling the house, and I think the dust got Cindy. She's not she got a little laryngitis, so it might be a quick meeting tonight. I probably don't talk as much as she does, but anyway, we're really excited about the X39. We've been using it for 3 years, and we just keep seeing more and more testimonies on the patch, and I'm excited about it because, first, before I forget, I want to welcome everybody. I didn't do that. See, and I want to welcome, our brand partners and our guests and anybody else that might be on. So we just welcome you. And as I said, we're Jens and Cindy Brennison. We are senior presidential directors. We are in St. Augustine, Florida. And we've been using this patch, like I said, 3 years. And to me, it's probably oh gosh, probably about 35 years ago, I kind of turned my attention more to holistic medicine, and this it is the most exciting thing I've seen in the last 35 years. And so, we're excited about it. I mean, the te testimonies we've seen on this thing have literally been off the charts. And and say right here, this patch doesn't heal, treat, cure, or anything, but what it does, it sets your body up. It sets your body up to do that. Unlike some holistic med stuff does, unlike most of the stuff the doctor has for you, it's just mass symptoms. This here actually heals you and improves your health, and so we're excited about it. And we're going to go through a little kind of a flip chart thing and just kind of go through it quickly for the new people on board. And so here we go. Oh, no. All right. So everybody asks, how does the X39 work? As I said, it's just this little sticker here, and everybody says, well, what's in that sticker? Well, not a whole lot really. It's just some sugar, salt, and some plant particles, and it's a patented technology. As you know, what it really does is just reflect the light back into our body, and we all emit infrared light, and it just reflects it back in. It's that simple. It's non-transdermal, which means there's no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants. It's totally non-invasive, so it doesn't affect anything else you may be doing, really. The only one it really affects would be like chemotherapy, but other than that, it affects nothing. And
Goes into your body. Nothing goes into your
mm,
body. Nothing goes into your
yeah.
body.
Nothing goes into your body whatsoever. So that's what's really exciting about this. We actually have a patent that says exactly that. That basically, what this does is raise something called GH2K copper peptides, and when those are elevated, I mean, the science tells us that it automatically stimulates our stem cells. And why would I want to wear this patch? Well, there's a lot of reasons, but the two biggest ones that most of you probably don't know, at 30, your stem cells are only half active, and at 60, they're hardly active at all. So that's kind of, I always say, when you're 20, you feel like you're bulletproof. By the time you're 30, you start feeling an ache or pain or whatever, and that's because you see right there, your stem cells are half active. So, um, to me, that's exciting, and because these stem cells they go to every part of your body. So, that's why when we do testimonies, we hear them from A to Z because, if your liver needs help, your heart, your brain, your skin, your kidney, it doesn't matter what it is, your joint, it's gonna help it out. So, how do you wear this patch? Well, to me, this is the simplest thing I've ever seen. And most other things, even things that come from the holistic world, you got to swallow pills and drink stuff that doesn't taste good and all that. Here, it's simply putting a little sticker on your body, and simply you wear it 12 hours a day, and then take it off. And tomorrow, put it on for 12 hours again. And just really, the only thing you really need to think about is drink plenty of water, because the more hydrated you are, the better the patch will work. And we should be drinking water anyway. So that's a good thing. where you wear it at is the case studies. They wear it, as you can see on the page there, at the base of the neck and under the belly button. Those are actually acupuncture points, but honestly, you can wear it anywhere. I tell people if you got something that hurts, just stick it there. So. Benefits of X39. There's a lot of them. I mean, these to me are just the early on ones, most of them. You don't, we've got testimonies that go way beyond these, what we see here, but, increased strength, especially us older folks, I mean, that's important. Reduced inflammation. Well, inflammation is the underlying issue for about everything you got going on. Increased stamina, energy and vitality, mental clarity, that's where you don't walk in a room, you know, and wonder why you're there for, and restored muscle and skeletal conditions, improved sleep. Sleep's very important. If you're not getting sleep, your body's not going to operate as where it should be. Improved skin appearance. We've seen that all over the place. As far as my dermatologist has been totally amazed, just at what she's seen. And so long-term results, well, first few days, there's 4,000 genes begin to reset. And I always say right there's enough to wear this patch. That's about a quarter of your genes. And you have genes as you age that turn on that you wish would stay off, and genes that turn off that you wish would stay on. So this patch is actually resetting a lot of those. 4,000 of them. So that's a big chunk of them. 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. We've seen all kinds of testimonies and things related to the brain. Collagen, 3 months. I mean, there again, this is collagen that your body is creating this collagen. Collagen, it's not stuff you rub on your skin or pills you swallow or anything like that. So this is the best collagen you can get. And I don't think you can take a collagen supplement per day for the price of the patch. And collagen is only one of the many things you're getting from this patch. And 6 months, your heart reverses in age. We've seen testimonies on that. There's case studies that show that. And that's exciting. And so at the end of the day, this it's not anti-aging, it's actually age reversing. And that's what David Smith, he's the creator of this, says. No. All right. Um,
Keep talking.
um, All right, having a little technical glitch here. So anyway, all right, okay. Here's a topography map, and this is actually a 77-year-old woman. This is a picture of her brain, and as you can see in session one, all that red there is inflammation, and pretty much all of us, if you're not on the patch, that's probably what your brain looks like. And sometimes I look at that when I'm riding down the road, and that's kind of scary. I think people got all that stuff going on in their head, and I'm on the same road with them. But anyway, section two, 3 weeks under the patch. Um, you can see the reds pretty much went away, and um, there's no more inflammation. There's improved brain coherence, and your brain has to communicate with its various parts, and this is what keeps it going. Session 6 weeks later, session three. I mean, her brain is totally back to where it should be, and this is only after wearing the patch for 6 weeks, so that's pretty exciting.
Mhm.
Well, can't get any slides. You have to look at us. Oh my. So, okay. There is two sides to this opportunity. One is a health opportunity, and the other one, if you want to, you can build this into a pretty sizable income. And we actually have if you want to know more about the patch, how it works, and all that, our teamwork has created a website. This is at info.com. And so, all the questions you have are answered there, and all the ones you haven't thought over there too. So, testimonies, like I said before, they're life-changing. Um, a few of ours, I mentioned dermatology, and, I was going to the dermatologist twice a year and getting all this stuff sprayed and all that. And um, I still have one here and there, but it was like, 12 or 15 these are skin cancer things at a time. So that's really, really changed that. And gum recession, I was scheduled for all kinds of gum surgery. And literally, it was only 3 or 4 weeks into the patch. I went to the pre-op thing, and they measured my numbers, and everything was all my numbers improved. And they just looked at me like, what's going on? And I said, well, I don't know. He said, what are you doing different? I said, I'm brushing, I'm flossing, and water pick, all that stuff. And they said, no, 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 it has nothing to do with oral hygiene. Something else is going on. I said, well, I'm wearing this patch. Maybe that's doing something. Anyway, I went back a few weeks later and the numbers were even improved more. And so they canceled the surgery. And the dentist says, at that time I was, what was 60, 69, I guess, 3 years ago. They said, at your age, your gums never heal. It's just a one-way street. Um, so that's exciting. And, we've heard testimonies literally from A to Z. I mean, you can, you know, Um, but the best thing about this really is this thing works. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And, after 3 years, we've seen literally thousands of testimonies. And
We want to see theirs. We want to see theirs if they're.
yeah, we want to see your testimony too. All right.
How do you get it wholesale?
How how do I get this product? Well, to get it wholesale, you have to get back with the person that invited you tonight. There's three packages of this, and I mean, to me, the best one, the cheapest one, is here's the premium's 20 sleeves, and what I'm holding in my hand is a sleeve, and 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 20 of them, the cost of it is 1750. That's the cheapest way to get them. And also, if you're really serious about building a business, it gives you patches to share and loan out and that. If that's not in your budget, the advanced package is 535 and it's six sleeves. And and then the core, the core you can get for 295. And so that basically whatever um, package fits your budget. Yeah, plus, there's always shipping and sales tax added to these also.
Patches and
Hmm.
sleeve, 30 patches and sleeve.
Oh, there's 30 patches in the sleeve, so a sleeve will last you a month. So that even on the core you have 3 months worth. And um, we always encourage people to get on a monthly subscription. It's a lot easier to do it when you enroll, and you have total control of that. You can add to it, you can subtract from it, you can cancel it, you can do whatever you want. You're not all of a sudden going to have a bunch of stuff show up that you didn't want. So that's so yeah. So fill this form out and get it back to the person that invited you tonight.
Before you lay your head on the
And
pillow.
hmm?
Before you lay your head on the pillow. Before you lay your head on the pillow.
All right. David Smith, this guy, he's incredible. He's the CEO, he's the inventor of X39. We've spent a lot of time with David on a lot of free trips that we've gotten from the company and all. And I've been around a lot of people in my life, owned a lot of businesses, and this guy's the real deal. I mean, he's everything. Um, you'd hope for in a CEO of a company and even more. As you can see there, he's got over 200 patents, which to me, that's incredible for one man to have that many. Some companies might have that many, but just an individual, that's over the top. So, he's a scientist, he's an inventor. He specializes in age reversing. In 2008, he focused on stem cell research. And it took them 4.5 years, I mean, 10 years and $4.5 million to bring this product to market. And we're glad he stuck with it because, LifeWave is a 20-year-old company. And to me, if you're looking at this from a financial end, I mean, th this company's not a startup. It's had its ups and downs, right? It's a solid company. It's not going anywhere. We're open in over 75 countries. And, what I love the part is what we say it's not a Me Too product. We literally have a one-of-a-kind product. It's patent. We have zero competition. You don't have to go out and explain where your supplements or skincare or whatever is better than the next guy's or better than what you can buy at Costco. So anyway, this company's it's taken off from $20 million back in 21. Our family and our teamwork got involved in 2022. And this is it, team. And you can see the numbers. They just shot right up to 320 that year, 430 um, year before last. Last year is over 600 million, and we're looking at doing $1 billion this year. So, from a business standpoint, I mean, if we do $1 billion, I mean, the company pays out 60% of everything that comes through the doors. That's $600 million going to somebody. You might as well, get your part of it. And so we're we've been Lifeway's got several awards. We are the fastest growing direct selling company in the world. To me, there's not a better opportunity out there. And like I was saying, because there is no competition, and to me, it's exciting. And there's a lot of stuff coming down the pike that's going to be just as exciting, if not more. And at the end of the day, what's really most important to you? This through this opportunity, you can there's a lot of things that you can do. I mean, you can obviously better health is one of them. And then if you choose to share the product, you can, share it a little bit. You can get the product for basically paid for, use it for free. And if you decide to, make a business out of this, that's there too. I mean, it can become a plan B, and a lot of people have turned it into their plan A. So, you can pay off debt, and that's always a good feeling to get rid of debt. And it really gives a lot of folks an opportunity they haven't had before because, they're living from paycheck to paycheck. And, I've been to the grocery store lately or the gas station, and it's not getting any better. So the only way, you can get ahead of it, you got to find something that can multiply your income. And this is a great opportunity. All right. So there's there's uh, there's actually three ways of making income with this, and the first one is a product introduction bonus. So every time you enroll somebody, if you enroll them on core, you get a $35 bonus. If they come in on advanced, you get a $75 bonus. And if they come in on premium, you get a $405 bonus. You can do this many times as you want. There's no limit on this whatsoever. And the product does have a 30-day money back guarantee, but I always tell everybody that, you got to give this thing minimum of 90 days. It takes that long for your body to reset itself. And so, and uh,
A month per decade of our age.
yeah, basically they say, 1 month per decade is your age. So in my case, I'm 72, so that's 7 months. So, but we've been on it 3 years, and I don't really intend to quit because we are still seeing things that get better and better. And I mentioned this before, the auto ship, the monthly subscription. If you're looking at this to, get paid, if you get one sleeve, if you're only on one sleeve a month, you can earn $100, and there's a cap on it. But two sleeves, $100 per week, and two sleeves, there's no limit on what you can earn. So, and you're probably going to need two sleeves anyway if there's two of you in the household. So it's really not a big deal. And compensation plan. It's get started. I mean, it really is pretty easy. As you can see there, they show, two people, a right team and a left team, two people on each side. That actually makes you the first rank in the company, which is called a manager. Team commissions,
You get your package paid for.
t team commissions. There is a cap at 25,000 a week. We got started. I kind of laughed at that. We haven't quite got there yet, but I can definitely see it on the horizon. It's not that far out there, and a lot of people have went right past that. So, you know, so
Just by sharing with your first four people, your enrollment package can be paid for.
yeah. By sharing with, four people, you're pretty close to paying for your enrollment package. So, I mean, I tell people all the time, they say, well, I don't have the money or whatever. Well, if you put it on your credit card, you probably got 30 days to go get four people and you'll have the money there when your credit card comes due. So, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. So I always, and matching bonus, this one here, there's no limit on this one. This one here, it actually gets bigger than the other one there. And so literally you get a 25% bonus on team commissions on everybody you sign up. So if they make $100, you make 25. They make 1,000, you make 250. And then you get a 20% bonus on whoever they sign up, and then you get another 20% on whoever that person signs up. So, you can really see the potential here. To me, to make money, if you're just adding and subtracting, it's hard to make money. But to me, this is multiplication, and so that's that's exciting. We have two websites. I mentioned the first one. This is at info.com. That's where you go to find out about the product and those kind of things. This is at team.com. That's where, if you're interested in building a business, like I say there again, every question you got is answered, and all the ones you don't have. So really, this is kind of like, as you call it, plug and play. You just there's not, there's maybe a little learning curve, but it's all right there for you. I mean, as far as a business, I've started lots of them, and this one here is, you can be up and running in a day. You're not waiting years to get a return on your money, and you're not dealing with all the traditional business stuff. So,
Kindergarten for millionaires.
all right, we have a weekly Zooms just about every day of the week. I mean, these are great for learning about the product. You hear other people talk about it, and you hear people, we all say a lot of the same thing, but you hear it in a different way. To me, and it kind of keeps you in the loop. If you watch these things. So I mean, we literally have them. Monday night, which is tonight. There's one at 8 o'clock, and there's one at 10 o'clock. It's repeated for the West Coast. Tuesday, there's one for England, and then I think Wednesday is Australia. Thursday, we have you can see there's all kinds of times. There's a time, and they're all recorded. So if you miss them and you want to watch them, they're there. Thursday is Spanish. Saturday is team teaching. Those are probably the most important ones. This is where you learn how to build a business, and I think every third Saturday they do it in Spanish or Spanish afterwards too. So those are great for keeping you in the loop. Um, you can see these on YouTube at this is at team.com. This is at team. And so okay, next level. This is it, next level. This is coming up actually this week. It starts on Thursday night and Friday night. But anyway, a lot of you heard Steve Merritt talking about this last week too, and the importance of it. And so we're might look a little tired tonight. We're kind of been working on all this too. We're getting a little geared up for this thing. And as Steve would tell you, everybody that's made the top rank, comes to these conventions, and it's just that's where you get fired up, and you can really see how big this opportunity is. You can listen to me talk about it, but until you get around the excitement and all that, to me that changes everything. And is there any tickets left for that?
There is, but we also have a room.
Okay,
that
we
families-
still have a few tickets for people that want to attend live, and if you can't afford that or just can't do it, you can buy a virtual ticket. So, if you're serious about doing this business, I encourage you, if you can attend it, attend it. If not, get the virtual ticket. And I'm not sure, it's got a 35 or 40-day playback time. I'm not sure the exact days, but it's
So let them know that we do have a ticket in the main hotel of an
okay.
Omni.
Yeah, we do have
It's a discounted
we
price.
do have a ticket at somebody's can't use it. It's a little bit discounted price, and it's at the Omni, which is the hotel where it's at. So
Came back to people,
you can hold two people.
and
Okay.
the price of everything covers, the price of that covers hotel and the
Yeah.
training.
Yeah. Well, the price of the ticket covers the convention. It covers a meal on Saturday night. It covers the hotel. It covers everything. If you don't need the hotel because you live in Orlando or have other accommodations, you can attend for $375 a person. And you just go to thisisitconvention.com and you can enroll there for that. And okay, we're going to have for presidential directors and above on Thursday night at 6 o'clock. There's a special meeting in Orlando at the next level for them. And then on um, Friday at 12 o'clock, there's going to be a meeting for senior directors. It's at the Omni in Orlando. Yeah. All right. Next level, I mean, we're translated in 11 languages. So if you got friends around the world, you see all the languages up there on the screen. So all that's available. So, and to me, this is exciting part too. We always enjoy this. We have an optional non-denominational church service on Sunday morning. To me, if you're coming to the event, just make sure your flights are later on Sunday afternoon because you don't want to miss this. You're gonna, Danny and Diane McDaniel are going to give their testimony. Steve and Gina will be speaking, and it will be powerful. I guarantee you will not be
We have a
disappointed.
guest speaker.
And we have a guest speaker. I can't tell you who that is, but all right. Right now, actually, it started what today, yesterday, today. Rank up and help others rank up and earn bonuses. That runs to the 31st of August. And what that means, if you become a manager between now and then, you earn $100 bonus, and the person that sponsored you also receives a $50 bonus. So, right now is a great time to take off and run, and this business seems to take off and run. The kids are heading back to school, and people are getting focused again, and and uh, and right now too, concurrently with this, we have the next LifeWave trip, and I don't know, some of you have been on these trips. I can tell you, we've been on all of them. You don't want to miss them. I mean, this is where you get to rub shoulders with your teamwork, and it's just, a whole different atmosphere. I mean, it's even, it's different than going to convention to me. To me, it's just a great thing. And, these trips, they're free if you do the work to get them. And, for people that are new at this or just starting, you actually have these trips are open to anybody. You actually have a easier time than we do. We've been in 3 years. We don't have anybody left on their phone. We don't have anybody to call. We have to go out and do just find people to do this. So we have to work harder. The trip dates are February. What is that? I can't read the thing. February 8th through 13th. The qualification period starts today and it runs through October 15th, which is when the
19th.
19th. That's when the it runs up to the LifeWave convention this year in Anaheim. So, how do you earn these trips? It's just doing what you're doing already. And you want to play that? Okay, let's play this real quick. Get you. So, all right. So as you can see, we're going to the Bahamas. And if you've ever been to the Bahamas, you know it's beautiful. If you haven't been, it's beautiful. And so, all right, who wants to go there? I do. And I love the Bahamas. We used to spend a lot of time there, but uh-oh. On the wrong way here. Anyway, so what do you have to do to earn this trip? Well, they got a point system there. I'll tell you about a little bit. 80 points, you get the trip for one. If you get 90 points, they pay your trip and your airfare. 105 points, you get a trip for two and airfare for one, and 125, you get the whole deal. So two people, for free, and the airline the ticket to get there is for free. So, how do you earn these points? Well, there's a whole bunch of ways um, yes, actually six ways to do it. And so when you're sponsoring people, you can see down there on the core pack, advanced pack, premium pack, and you get two, 4, or 8 points. So it's basically sponsoring people. Upgrading people. If you got somebody that came in on a lower package, they want to move up to advanced or premium. And for those of you near the bronze and gold and all that you see in there is from back about a year ago before they changed the ranks. So don't let that, you know. Um, personally sponsored. If you sponsor anybody and they rank up, you can see the points there all the way from 5 to 25 points. So, I mean, these trips honestly are very, very doable. It's not like they stick a carrot out there that you can't never reach. Last year we had almost 1,000 people made this trip
Mhm.
to Puna, yeah, wherever we went.
Mita.
Yeah, Puna Mita. So, I mean, it's exciting. And, you get points for ranking up yourself. You can see the points there, 10, 15, 20. And, you know, and also you actually get points just for maintaining your rank,
Yeah.
manager, director, senior director. If you maintain, so you pick up, according to what rank you are, 2 to 20 points right there. And you don't have that you just have to, uh, maintain your rank. So to me, and so we got two things going on right now: the rank up and this. They're running concurrently. So you're really working. Working it on both ends. Really, it's just kind of crazy they've done that, but they pulled out all the stops on this. I mean, they've been blessing us for 3 years, and they're still blessing everybody, and I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon. So, take advantage of it. I mean, trips are always fun. They're twice as much fun when they're free, and and they whatever they do is always top tier. They don't take any shortcuts. I mean, they do the best. They're not putting you up at Motel 6 or anything like that. So
I
it's
muted and bringing the
okay.
discussion,
What do you want to do?
the discussion about Steve.
Okay. We're just going to take a few minutes now since you all are going to be in the Bahamas with us, I know.
Unmute.
You unmute folks? Okay, you all are unmuted.
You can turn on the videos.
And you can turn on your videos. And anybody wants to make any comments or anything about Steve Merritt last week and anything that impacted you and what he said? And if anybody has any
But
anything to bring up there that I mean,
Hey Cindy, this is Lynn Millette. How are you? Hey Jens.
hey, she's not talking.
Jen,
She's
you
not
just
talking.
can you hear me?
she's in here whispering in my ear, but that's about all I'm getting.
Oh, okay. I think you did a great job.
Yeah.
And there were a couple of things you said. I just thought, oh my gosh, he's just got it all going on. So thank you so much.
Yeah. You're
We are so excited about the convention. And what I've been trying to do myself personally, and also telling my team to suggest that they do, because I know if you've ever been to a convention, when you leave that convention, you're so flippin' excited. You can't believe it. So I am prospecting all in the last few week and the last week and these few days. I am prospecting people and setting up a time to get with them next week after the convention. And I'm saying, hey, I'd like to get together with you, but I'm going on a trip and I won't be able to see you till next week. But I'm setting that up now because I know how excited and how full I'm going to be when I get back. So
yeah.
I know I've talked to a couple of people on here on my team, and I think they're doing the same thing, setting up for the excitement that we're going to have, so that when we can get back, we can just roll. Anyway, that's my little tip.
All right. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. All right. That was good. Anybody else?
Hi, this is Alpha. Bob and
Hey,
I are
Alpha.
here. Hey, I was so excited last week. It was just some very pertinent things that Steve Merritt said that just kind of changed the whole trajectory because the patch is good all by itself, but he was like, listen, start appealing to them about their dreams. What do they want to accomplish? What would be like that ideal vacation and things like that. So that's kind of, it kind of helped me a lot with that.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. I just have to say, I mean, of course, Gina is Cindy's sister, and we've known them. Well, we've known them. Well, Cindy's known them her whole life, but but anyway, we watched them do different businesses and stuff, and they really have 35 years of experience in this company. And when you go to the This Is It team site and all that's what you're getting, and it's all for free. And what they've learned, I mean, they took uh, literally years to really make any money in this industry, and they've really knocked the time frame down. I mean, people are doing in weeks and months what people used to take years to do. And to me, this product is so exciting, and it doesn't get any better. I mean, I don't know anything out there right now today that you can go do. If you go borrow money, it's 8% interest or whatever. And then you got to deal with all the rules, regulations, and so on and so forth. And, literally in this business, I mean, within a week or two, you can be in the black, or a day or two if you're really ambitious. But, so to me, that's exciting. It's not something you're going hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt for and hoping and praying every night that it works. So, just to listen to his wisdom, oh my goodness. I mean, he knows this business inside and out. And so, it's exciting. I mean, he's the head of our team, and there couldn't be him and Gina, and there couldn't be two better people to lead this.
Hi guys.
Hey, you're t
I wanted to throw my 2 cents in.
right.
Hopefully I won't have a coughing fit. I just left a Bible study and right in the middle of talking, I had a complete coughing fit. I've had a little bit of a cold for the last week. So, okay, so the thing that I took away from last week is that this business is generational. And so many, corporations and, people have great jobs or they have a great income. And if something happens to that person, their income gets cut off. The spouse's income gets cut off. And I was just talking to a friend of mine about this because she doesn't really, I mean, she has more part-time jobs, but her income would not even come close to paying their bills because her husband's been with this company for 10 years and it's also a little bit of a risky job. And
Yeah.
I said to her, I said, I mean, what happens if something happens to him? Do you have life insurance? So that was but that's the same thing. And I was trying to talk to her about this business. if we can create something, it gets passed down to our children, it gets passed to our spouse, like, and we continue getting that income. And I think that's just so powerful, because we don't think about that. And that just happened to someone in our company, Ken. I'm sorry, I don't remember his last name right this second. I have a brain fart, but I believe it was Ken, just passed away. And he killed this business, and he left his entire family a legacy, and they're going to be set because of all the hard work he did. So I see this business as a generational, segue for my family as well. So
Right. All right. Thank you, Lila. She was talking about Ken Robinson. He did pass away. He's got kind of an interesting story. Back when he started in the business almost 3 years ago, he had cancer. He didn't tell anybody. Nobody knew about it until a few weeks before he died. And he literally went to work on this thing. And he's left his family a seven-figure a year income for what he did. So, I mean, it's, what Lila was talking about too. I kind of like, paddling my own boat sometimes, not paddling somebody else's, and they can kick me out of the boat anytime they want. So, to me, it's nice to have things that, you'll never have 100% control over anything, but I like to, be close. So, yeah.
I'd like to add a little bit into that. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi, hey. I had a good job, and when I ruptured a disc, my money went away.
Mm.
And when my husband passed, he had a great retirement, but when he passed, the retirement went away too.
Oh.
So this is an opportunity to just take matters into your own hands. And I think what touched my heart a lot about Steve last week is that he had so much passion to help people, so much passion to have us all succeed, and just really make some changes in our lives and help people do the same thing. And it doesn't matter your ranks. Of course, we all try to rank up, but he said we don't even talk about that too much. We just want people to win. We just want them to get what it is that they want that's going to change their life.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of the most touching sessions with Steve, I think, that I've ever heard. I was just blown away.
He's supposed to give us 15 minutes and he gave us an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve's pretty great. I mean, he was supposed to give us 15 minutes. I think we got an hour. So
Yeah,
we were
yeah. That was a blessing.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, Steve's always, I mean, I noticed that when Steve's on, our numbers usually double. Everybody wants to hear from him.
Well, you know what? And we've all worked for different people. We've all in our journeys in life worked for different people. I've never worked for anybody like Steve Merritt. Never, never, never. And I'm really thankful and really grateful for who they are as leaders and who you guys are as leaders. So thank you.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you for sharing, Patty.
You're a leader.
Yeah, that was, you know, like she was talking, you think you got these things in order, you got a pension plan or whatever, and it goes away and
Yeah.
that. So, I think even biblically, Solomon said, have seven streams of income. I don't think I need seven, but it never hurts. You never know which one's going to go away. So, you know, so, but anyway,
Jens,
yeah.
can
Hey,
you
Lou.
speak? Hi, how you doing? I want to thank you for a wonderful, wonderful presentation
Okay,
and
thank you.
all the support you both have given to me. I'm fairly new to this. Steve said so many things
Mhm.
on that last call, but the overlying thing that he said, is there a better way for each of us to maximize our health and control the wealth destiny that we need for the rest of our life? And I don't think there's anything else out there like this. I'm very new to this. I'm doing everything right and everything wrong. I have a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the convention. And I think the Saturday trainings are excellent. All the Zoom calls. I mean, he's built an infrastructure that literally anyone can start and profit from, both health and wealth wise. And And we're not talking a lot of money. We're not talking a big investment.
Yeah.
And it's great for personal growth. Thank you.
Mhm. Thank you for that, Lou. Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, Steve is the whole infrastructure he's created is it's actually priceless and it's free. So that's exciting and
Pretty powerful, those words from Lou, who has a background of wealth,
Yeah.
wisdom.
so,
His wealth, wisdom, that was a powerful
Yeah.
compliment to Steve.
Yeah.
Can you repeat it?
that was a powerful compliment to Steve, by the way, Lou. Just from your background, I know where you come from wisdom and
Well, the other thing, Jens, I've never met a group of people that are more original and sincere and the kind of people that you want to have for friends. I mean, everyone is open, everyone is giving, everyone has gratitude, everyone is willing to help.
Mhm.
It's not a zero-sum game. And every business is a zero-sum game. Here, we support each other, we learn from each other, we help each other, and the reward comes back to us.
Yeah, you're right. It does. Okay.
Can't wait till I get snack this week.
Yeah. Okay. As I was gonna say, we can't wait to see you all this week. We have I
Can't
know
wait to see all of you.
we haven't seen Lou in 10 years, I guess.
All the people on the call too. I'm looking forward to meeting them
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what's fun, talking about people that you want to hang out with and do things with. To me, these trips they put together, the icing on the cake, really, to get to these things and just to be able to just sit down and have a hamburger with the people we were talking to on Zooms and all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's exciting. We've made uh, uh, um, new friends and old friends have come back into our lives, and so it's just and you can never have too many acquaintances, friends. I mean, so it's exciting and it's all right.
Any other comments?
Mhm.
More comments?
Any more comments
It
or?
was really good.
Yeah, by the way, the comments are excellent, guys. I appreciate it.
If they didn't watch, they need to go back.
Yeah. If you didn't watch last week's, go back and watch it because
It's on our Telegram page.
you missed a lot.
On the Telegram page.
It's on the Telegram page. All right.
About Marv and Diane.
Hmm.
Marv and Diane.
Mm-hmm.
Ask if they have any comments.
Ask them.
Jiva. It's Jiva.
Jiva, you got any comments? I see you on there tonight.
And,
No, maybe is he on there? There he is.
Actually, I wanted to share about the excitement of the incentive trip, because that's how we actually first
Yeah.
got to know Jensen Cindy personally. And I'm telling you, the resort was awesome, but getting to know them personally was really the highlight of our trip. Because I've been in networking businesses before, and quite often you don't get that kind of access to leaders. They kind of keep to themselves, and you got to achieve certain ranks before you can get close to them. And I was actually flabbergasted when we met Steve and Gina. Steve said, "Take out your phone," and he says, "Go to contacts, add my name. Here's my number. Message me anytime you need to." I'm like, "Oh my goodness, this is incredible." And so when the company just treats you first class, you all,
Yeah.
right from the time you step in there. As a matter of fact, after I came back, I was sharing Lifeway with somebody and said, "Hey, I just got back from Punta Cana." And he said, "What did you guys say?" And so the Hard Rock Cafe. He says, "No." He said, "Our family stayed there. Do you know how much it costs per night?" And I don't know, it was like $800 or something ridiculous. And here, we had it basically, given to us. And all we did was kind of kept track of some metrics. We kept on doing what you do to build the business anyway. But just, put a little bit of a hustle in there to
Mm.
get the point total up. And I think it was 60 at the time. We wanted to make sure we were over 60 by about two or three. And I
Yeah.
think we made it by one. So So it's very exciting. Actually, our team got really excited, and we were able to take some of our team members with us as well, who also got to meet Cindy and Jens.
Yeah.
And so I just want to encourage everybody to really promote the incentive trip. And even though you're just doing what makes to build a successful business, this time you're also getting some extra money along the way
Yeah.
for going manager, breaking managers, and so it'll actually like I'm confident 100% that by the time the qualifying period is over, we will be senior directors. Like, you just cannot stop us from doing that. And so I would say that's a really good goal to set and go for it, even if you just got started today, because getting those points will automatically help you qualify for ranks.
Yep.
So look forward to meeting many of you in person on the cruise, and then the Bahamas.
There you go. Thank you, Jiva. That was encouraging there too. I mean, it's like he said, we met him and his wife in the Dominican Republic. I mean, we've seen them on Zooms and all that, but I mean, but there's nothing like meeting people. You end up with lifelong friendships this way. Hmm?
Dinner together.
Yeah, yeah.
I just realized I'm wearing a t-shirt I picked up
I
on
was
a
gonna.
trip.
I thought that said Dominican Republic. I was like, wow, he's ready to go again. So yeah,
Can I just add one more thing that we did
yeah.
to keep us on track? I actually printed out the first part of the PDF that is attached with the Bahamas. In that case, it was Punta Cana, and put it on our fridge with the date on it, and that way it kept us on track every time. I went to the fridge, or Slojana did, which of course we do several times a day. There it was, reminding us this is what we're working towards for the next little while. So yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway, that's enough. Thanks.
All right, thank you. But I had a thought and it just totally left me. What was it? But uh,
That's Courtney. She hasn't.
but anyway, like you say, these trips are to me are the icing on the cake. I mean, I hope every one of you can make it. I mean, they're very doable. I think the first couple trips they limited it to like the top 100 people. The last couple trips they've done, there's no limit on them. I mean, the last trip we took, they had to do it in two waves, but that's okay. We don't care, And we just made sure we got all our teamwork on the same trip, and that works perfectly. So.
Everybody
Okay.
listening can make.
Yeah, everybody listening can make this trip, really. I mean, it's just a matter of just getting on the phone and to, you know, calling people, talking to people, and you know, there's plenty of them out there.
Any other comments or questions tonight?
Any more comments, questions, or you can ask a question about anything. Okay.
Just comment again on that we have that hotel room with the king bed and the Omni that
Okay.
just turned up for
All right.
you.
All right. Just to remind you, like for this coming weekend, we still have a hotel room. If you know anybody that's interested in it, it's I say I don't know the price, but it's discounted. I think it's $970, which is the price they were for the early bird. So anyway, so that's available. So
As long as it's available.
yeah, well, it's available right now. It may not be available tomorrow, but it's available now. Okay. Any more questions, comments? All right. Well, you guys have been a great group as usual. I appreciate you all sharing. And just gonna see several of you in Orlando Friday, whenever you're getting in there, if you yeah, make sure we're running around busy. That's okay. Just make sure you come up and talk to us because
Hug our neck.
hug our neck. We hate to miss anybody. Every year we go there and somebody says, "Well, I was there, and I didn't see them." And there's a lot of people there. So I mean, we're usually fairly visible, so you can find us. It's not that hard. And so anyway, so we're looking forward to that. And like you say, the company right now has two incentive programs running concurrently. So, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. One for the trip and one just to rank up managers. I mean, and the manager one's running. So you're getting paid twice. You get paid for the manager and you get the points to add up for the trip. So anyway,
We'll be training Friday night.
okay. Um, we'll we'll be training on Friday night in Orlando. And we got that's when we'll be doing it. So you'll see our smiling face up on the stage. So anyway, we love you guys. Thanks for all of your input, and
Post the recording shortly.
we'll put this recording up shortly, and we'll see you in Orlando. And ones we don't see in Orlando, we'll see next Monday. And by the way, I was just thinking too, these things are for new people. So, you take advantage of these, invite your team to get them here. And that's what's going to help you grow. And so we can talk to 100 people or we can talk to 20 people. 100 would be better. So anyway, we just, like I say, we love you guys and look forward to seeing you soon.
See you this weekend.
All right.